Today, we're bringing you the 7 animals that have gone extinct in the last decade. Welcome to another episode of Forever Green. And if you're wondering what beautiful creatures we've lost in the last 10 years, you'll want to stick around for number 1, because this tiny animal caused a worldwide uproar. We lost a lot of important species over the last 10 years. The decade started with the tragic loss of one of the world's largest turtle species, and ended with the extinction of a helpless Hawaiian tree snail that shook the world. Along the road, we also said goodbye to one of the largest, most ancient freshwater fish in the world, and one of Africa's most iconic animals. So, without further ado, here are 7 of the most recent animal species that have gone forever. Number 7. Pinta Island Tortoise. On 24th June 2012, yet another shelled animal named Lonesome George quietly passed away on the Galapagos Islands. However, this majestic exemplar was quite large than his little snail friend. George was over 100 years old, and his passing marked the extinction of one of the world's largest species of land turtles, the pintas. Tragic as it was, this species extinction was long expected. George was the last living pinta turtle discovered by conservationists back in 1972, who provided him with a stay during his remaining, and admittedly very long, years of life. They did attempt to mate George with other turtle species to produce some kind of pinta hybrids, but to no avail. It was the arrival of explorers and whalers to the remote Pacific Islands in the early 19th century which led to the extinction. Number 6. West African Black Rhinoceros. At the start of the 20th century, the black rhinoceros population roaming across the African continent numbered a healthy million. 60 years later marked the beginning of a long and unending slaughter of these massive herbivores. Between 1960 and 1995, upwards of 98% of these magnificent horned creatures were butchered by snake oil salesmen who were keen on including their horns as special ingredients for the lucrative trade in hoax medicines for the drove the.
You know, let's skip to number, the interesting ones.
Paddlefish.
The Chinese
The
paddlefish.
river ecosystem of the Yangtze River was once home to diverse aquatic megafauna, but is increasingly affected by human pollutions, which have resulted in continuous loss of biodiversity.
Why is the water
And
red?
several extinctions, including the Chinese paddlefish. Reaching up to 23 feet in length and weighing up to 1,100 pounds, the Chinese paddlefish was one of the largest freshwater fish in the world. The paddlefish is estimated to have existed for over 50 million years, and at 25 tons per year, was still abundantly being fished by humans in the late 70s. However, a 2018 basin-wide capture survey of the Yangtze River contained 332 fish species, without a single specimen of paddlefish amongst them. Likely as a result of overfishing and habitat fragmentation. The IUCN still lists it as critically endangered, but a paper published in 2019 declared it extinct after.
Stupid ad.
But how scary do you sound?
The Alotra grebe was a medium-sized bird native to Lake Alotra and surrounding areas of Madagascar.
Ivan,
Alright, well, the video is gonna end here.
you see this shit?
So